step in our country's history which unfairly affected the Native Americans.
So our first argument is that the Indian Removal Act promoted things that were unconstitutional. In the court case, Worcester versus Georgia, the court ruled in the Native Americans' favor, saying that Georgia had to listen to the federal laws and declared that their actions of trying to get rid of the Native Americans or fighting against them was unconstitutional. Jackson went against that ruling by evading the checks and balances that were put in place by the Constitution. The U.S. signed a bunch of different treaties with the Native Americans, for example, the Treaty of Hopewell, that said that we couldn't go against on their land, and we violated them all by passing the Indian Removal Act. Whatever Jackson wanted from the act, he could have gotten in many other ways without going against the court's decision and going against the Constitution.
Our second argument is that we didn't have the right to take their lands away from them because we had promised it to them. The ordinance was a treaty that the government made with them that said they wouldn't take away their land. It had a special article that specifically said, "The utmost good faith shall always be observed towards the Indians. Their land and property shall never be taken without their consent, and in their property rights and liberty they shall never be disturbed." The Fifth Amendment also says that you have the right to property and people can't take it away from you by force. And the main reason they left was because the government threatened them and forced them out.
A last argument is that when the Indian Removal Act was put into place, it was a disaster for the Native Americans that it affected. Thousands of Native Americans died and were injured when they were displaced and forced west. So they named that, so many people died and were injured that they named that journey the Trail Where We Cried because of how awful it was for them. Also, after being brutally shoved off of their familiar homelands, the Native Americans were forced onto the land of other vicious tribes which didn't want to share their land with them, which put them once again in danger.